Hello, this is Kelly with Indiana Inker Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a plan with me in my Happy Planner Undated Vertical. And we are going to use the sticker books Seasonal Love by Live Love Posh and Mojo's Pastel Dated. This is her, I'm not sure if it's her original one, but it's the one before this last one. So, and this is going to be for the week of July 20th because this is my back planner. So I keep in my phone what's supposed to happen, or I have another planner that I've just started using of what's supposed to happen. And so I keep one of these on my desk and I jot down the things that actually did happen to put in this planner. So this is kind of like memory planning without pictures. So I chose this set. How cute is that little bunny? So we're going to use these hydrangeas, and I thought I would take this one and this one and put them along each side. There was one time that I watched Love to Plan with Jess, and she put them, how did she do that? I don't remember now. Maybe she took one and just put down the center. I don't remember what she did now. So we'll just go back and do it this way. So we'll take, and these are paper stickers, so we won't have to cover that up. Because I didn't really have a whole lot that went on this past week. I worked over a lot, so some of my plans got changed, which did not make me happy because I should not be working over. It's just because there's an issue they won't fix, because the ones that could fix it, it doesn't affect them. So let's put that right there. Definitely wish I would have planned better so I could retire early. I personally think retirement age should be 55, not 67. But that's not ever going to happen unless you save wisely and plan for that, which I didn't. So my ex-husband and I, of course, did not plan on divorcing, so that kind of threw a little bit of a wrench in the plan. Okay, do I want to do that, or do I want to do, because then that's going to pretty much cover up all of Sunday, which I didn't have a busy Sunday, but do I really want to do that? Because how far in is that going to cut? Ooh, that's going to take up my whole Sunday. So maybe we won't do that, but I do like this over here. So let's maybe do, because we've got some corner florals, or I thought we did. Yeah, we do. We could do these in the corners, and I think that would still leave me that box. So let's try this. I'm just going to take it just outside that box a little bit. We just had a thunderstorm go through, and I guess we've got some more coming. So I'm trying to get this filmed before the next round gets here, because I'm not going to have time to film pretty much the rest of the week. This is a busy week. Okay, so I've got a little bit here that I want to cover up, and this is my Uniball Signa white gel pen. I should have moved that over just a tad bit more. So I'll do that. Okay, so that's better. So now let's put some boxes in now. So I don't really need, all I can do is I didn't pull out my script stickers from my shop, but I could use one for Monday. I didn't have anything on Tuesday. I could use this on Wednesday. Put that there, and we'll use maybe 3 bullet points in there. So that'll take care of Wednesday. Thursday, I just need a small box. So let's do that there. Friday. Let's do this for Friday and Saturday, because we went, then I've only got that one spot for, okay, so let's move this. Let's move this down here. And then let's do, that's going to be kind of crowded right there next to those florals though, isn't it? Okay. Well, maybe we won't do that. I really liked that though. Let's see, what did I have for Saturday? Okay, Saturday I don't need much of a box. Okay, so let's use this. Use that for Friday. And we'll use this one for Saturday. So for most of that's going to be on Friday. I don't want to overlap that with that. Well, I'm just not having much luck with this. Let's see, because I definitely need to use a plain box there. So I guess maybe I'll have to use a plain box there as well. So we'll do that there. And we'll put that there. So Friday, I need 3 bullet points in that one. We'll just do 2 bullet points in this one, and then I'll put it a 3rd box, or another box. It was one of my friend's birthdays, so we will just do we'll put that there. Okay. So I think we're good there. Well, we could use a couple. Did my nails. Now they're thicker and I have a hard time picking anything up. Haven't done my nails in forever. And I use the Color Street nail strips, and I used to sell Color Street, so my strips are a few years old, and so they're not doing anyways near as well as what they would have when they were new. Okay, so I also would like to put on here because I forgot that I wanted to put road trip down here because we went on a road trip on Saturday. So let's move this back up here since my other plan didn't work very well. And I think that's kind of crooked. I really don't want 2 navy blue boxes together, but we may do that anyway. Okay. So let's put, so we've got these letters down here. I have these letters here. Let's see, what color do we want to use? This up a little bit. I think maybe we're going to do navy blue. I think. And we don't have a lot of that color, and that's a pretty color too. But navy is my happy color, so, or we could do navy and that. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll. So we have ROAD. So we have 9 if you count the space. So the space is in the center. So if we do we'll do that. And we went on a road trip a little north of us to see some roadside attractions. We have gotten into some of those kinds of things, like the world's largest things and that kind of thing. So we just spent the day going and finding those kinds of things. We found some online and it just made us a list of what we wanted to go try and find. And we found them all. There was a couple that we were very under-impressed with, but wouldn't necessarily consider them roadside attractions that you need to go look for. But if you just happen to be driving by, maybe. But the one I'm not even sure classified as that. So, okay, I like that. Now let's see about some washi. Which washi should we use? Ooh, I don't think that would look very well. Probably this blue and white stripe, which I've already got so much. I may have to swap that box out because I think we're going to use the blue and white stripe. So we're going to go in a couple more weeks and go a different direction and find some more. So I'm going to do a planner or a notebook, memory book of just roadside attractions. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I'll be on vacation the week of August 17th. So that may be the week that I end up starting that book. I already have a book that I started for the world's largest items from when we went to Casey, Illinois last summer. That was pretty fun. So if you've never been to Casey, it's a nice little stop. They have some good restaurants, and I think that'd be too crowded there. And an ice cream shop, but lots of world's largest and big items there. It's just a neat little town. We actually ended up going twice last summer and have talked about going back again this summer. I don't know if they've added anything to any of their items, because I know they put new ones out, get new ones occasionally. And I follow their page on Facebook, but they don't post much. Or at least it doesn't come up in my feed. And you know how, if you're on Facebook, you know how that algorithm changes all the time. It is so irritating. Because anymore you see most of what you don't want instead of what you do want. Okay, yeah, I will definitely swap that box out. Okay, I like that. It's like we still need a little bit more in there, but that's all we have. We only have those two strips. We've got some other ones, but they don't really match or are bigger than what I want. So let's go back to our deco and see if there's anything, what else we have that we can put in here. because I don't think I have any other washi that'll match. So I have these. I don't think that's dark enough. This really pale blue, just not quite the right blue though. That one's not too bad. It's pretty close. We could use that. So I think I'll take this one off. I don't know if I want to frame that box. And this washi is Live Love Posh from one of her pastel boxes, not her new ones. But I'm not sure when she came out with it. Last year, I think, maybe. I probably should have ordered her pastel box from this year. It's the wider washies, because I've seen Love to Plan with Jess use it a few times. And I love pastel colors. Not sure about up there yet. We'll wait and see what kind of deco we end up. Put that lid back on before I jab myself. So let's see if there's any deco that we want to put on here. This is pretty. But there's flowers like this that I think I'll save that to use with those, but I do like this. So we'll take the white off around the edge. I was watching Ryan Hall with the weather on YouTube before I started filming, and there were some nasty storms in Wisconsin. Golf ball size hail. Mother Nature has just definitely been in a mood this year. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? There. I want to use that or not. Look at this little bird. How cute is he? Let's put it right there. Or should we have, let's trim the white and have it sit on the letter. There we go. I like that better. And then we just have flowers there. Let's see what we have here, because we don't really have a whole lot of space left. Put that there. Okay. Oh, I do want to change out that box. Color box. I think we'll do a green box. Let's do this box. It's not going to stay. I like that better. I think we need to add we need to put some washi. I wonder if we should. Just kind of flag it on the end a little bit so that it doesn't have just a sharp edge on it. So now let's get it dated. It sounds pretty quiet out right now. Storms have a habit of going around us a lot. So that storm that they said was coming this way may very well just go around us. We got some from the one earlier, but a lot of it just went on around. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this color right here because it kind of matches that color. So it'll be pretty close, but it'll be all right. I'm not sure if you saw a bit of that. These on here real quick. And I did a plan with me yesterday and it was so good. And I went to upload it and there was no sound. And I don't know how to do voiceovers and I don't like watching videos with voiceover. So I didn't even try and figure that out. But I was pretty bummed. Okay, now let's find the numbers because I forgot to mark those. Okay, so we need, what did I say? Start with the 20th. I love these colors. Such a pretty color palette. Oops, we need a month. So now we need a July. Okay, so I think we are all done. Let's double check the deco one more time, but I don't really think we need anything else unless we need something a little over here. And we don't have any butterflies on this side. Put a butterfly there. And there's not really a whole lot else. I don't think I like that. I like this little bird, but don't have another little bird. And we don't have another butterfly like that either. And I didn't use that little bunny. Yeah. Well, there's that other butterfly, but it's too big. And we've got that. I guess we'll just put that there. Okay. All right, so I think we are done. So we used Seasonal Love January through June from Live Love Posh and Mojo's Pastel Date It from 2025 to date it. I also wanted to show you the spread from the video I did yesterday, but I didn't have any sound. And I used one of Live Love Posh's, I think it was the same, January through June, sticker book to date or to decorate this. And I also used, I believe I used this one. If not, it was her new one, Mojo's Pastel Date It to date it. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.